Hey guys, so I finally decided what I wanted to actually do for my YouTube video. Decided I'm gonna go ahead and make vlogs. Vlogs on reviews on products that I actually use or I've never tried before and wanted to share my opinion with you guys. Okay, so let me start off with this. Not many of you know, for obvious reasons, that I'm a Starbucks fan. I love Starbucks. I used to work at Starbucks. And back in, what year was it? 2010, 11, they came out with the Mocha Coconut Frappuccino. It was amazing. It was the bomb. Okay, it was like a regular Mocha Frappuccino with little coconut syrup, which coconut, like coconut little, what do you call it? Flakes on top with mocha drizzle. Oh my goodness, I could not get enough of it. And I was so excited for when summer came because I had the chance to make that and have that for myself. But then they ended up getting rid of it like a year later. So I was sad and disappointment, just like many other fans were. And people were always asking me about it, and I couldn't say that they were going to bring it back because I knew that they weren't going to bring back the coconut syrup because it wasn't as popular as the mocha cookie crumble frappuccino. But then I heard word on Facebook about a couple of weeks ago, that they actually brought back the mocha coconut frappuccino and the little Starbucks little liquid version. And here's the little label that I have. I went to convenience stores. I went to 7-Eleven. I couldn't find them, like gas stations. I couldn't find them. But then I went to Walmart and I looked down the beverage aisle where like the drinks are like all hot and stuff. And yeah, I should have waited to drink this when I did the vlog for you guys, but I couldn't help it. So basically, you can see that, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it needs to be shaken again. So when you open it, you need to shake it. Or before you open it, you need to shake it. It only has 300 calories. I'm like super hyper right now. First thing you do, well, you don't have to do this, but this is what I did. I sniffed it. Oh, okay, now I smell it. The first thing I smelled was mocha. And I smell a little bit of the coconut now. I didn't before. And that was the first sign. That was like my first red flag sign saying, oh, it's going to be okay, because I couldn't smell the coconut as well. So after I did that, despite my warnings to myself, I decided to go ahead and try it because I did spend $2 and something on it. So might as well, right? No one else in this house is going to drink it but myself. So I'll drink it again so that I can refresh my taste bud memories. Like I was telling my good dear friend, it's pretty good for a bottled version. I am disappointed in the product because I guess I was expecting more out of it than like the real Frappuccino version of it. I mean, it's pretty, don't get me wrong, it's pretty good for the bottled version, but it's not as good as the Frappuccino version. This is what it looks like too. I mean, I know I keep drinking it. It's not horrible, but it's not great. That's my intake on it. How can I describe it to somebody who never tried it? It tastes like, I want to say mounds or an almond. Oh. Definitely Mounds bar. That's what it tastes like. But like I said, it's not as good as the original version, but it's still pretty good for the bottled version. And my next thing is, would I recommend it to anybody, to any of my friends? My answer is yes, and here's my reasonings. Now, if you're in the situation like me, where you're desperate to have a mocha coconut frappuccino, but you can't get it anywhere else because Starbucks took away the coconut, yes, I would highly recommend getting it. because that is the only place that you're going to be able to get it, is at Walmart and in the bottled version. Now, if you're in the situation where you've never tried it before and you really, really want to try it, I would not recommend purchasing it, but at the same time, I would. I would recommend purchasing it if you don't have anybody to take a sip out of, like out of a friend's or your sisters or your brothers. If you can't take a sip out of theirs, I would definitely recommend buying your own. But if you can, then I would definitely recommend taking a sip out of theirs and then go from there. And what was the other situation? I'm so forgetful. I need to start making like little flashcards for myself. Let's see. Yeah. So I guess those were my two situations. But if you're in those situations or any sort of situation different than mine than I mentioned, I still would recommend purchasing it just so that you do have that. Oh yeah. So if you were also in the situation where you were unsure of to get it, and that is the same one, isn't it? Oh, well, I guess that was it then. Anyways, yes, go to Walmart. It was only, how much did I say? Like $2. It was only like $2 something. It's a regular size. It's not small.